Boom shakalaka, this is insane for Bitcoin and for crypto. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, Bitcoin rebounding, why this is insane for Bitcoin and for altcoins. Before we get into it, guys, like the video, come join us on Twitter with your Crypto Love. Subscribe to the OG Bitcoin and Crypto YouTube channel, making daily videos for over 7 years. And today, fear and greed jumping back into extreme greed after yesterday's regular greed of 75, now back up to 77. The overall market up 3% today, Bitcoin at 95,477, Ethereum 3625, Solana 236, BNB 657, XRP 147, Dogecoin 40 cents, Cardano 99 cents, and Tron 20 cents. Now, Bitcoin, after price draws back to the 78.6 fib, one of those levels we were talking about. Also, the confluence of that and this volume profile spike right here around $91,000. Well, guess what? Looks like it's starting to come back. Now, it may not go too far. There is the 21 EMA quickly approaching, which has been support for Bitcoin historically, but there is this trendline resistance right now about $98,000. An important level to keep in mind for later in the episode, hint, hint. Now, if we take a look, par for the course, just another pullback for Bitcoin. Yeah, it does appear that way, at least temporarily, until it goes further down tomorrow, or maybe it won't. We'll never know until tomorrow, but it does look like Bitcoin is still just another small dip and then more up. Maybe it's a Black Friday discount. As a matter of fact, if we compare this year with last year, Bitcoin is following it to a T. You can see pretty much the same pattern. In November, there was a pullback in November. Could that have been the same pullback we just saw? And then after that, price rises through December, potentially above $100,000 in December, and then later on in the year, $200,000? Certainly possible. We are seeing strong network inflows, a lot of money flowing into the network right now. However, should be noted, this also happened right before the last peak, as people are withdrawing as well. Long-term holders distributed $60 billion worth of supply in the last 30 days. This is the heaviest profit taking we've seen so far this cycle. So a lot of money flowing in, a lot of money flowing out. Where is price to go? Well, over the past couple days, we just saw a whole bunch of longs get liquidated. 409 million in long liquidations got liquidated in a day. Now, if Bitcoin price jumps back up to $98,000, coincidentally, those levels we were talking about right here, should Bitcoin jump back up to there, well, almost $1 billion in shorts will get liquidated, which would push the price through that resistance level. So we'll have to keep an eye on that level. Definitely a critical level of interest for Bitcoin as of right now. Now, if you zoom out a little bit in the grander scale of things, we do still have this giant inverse head and shoulders multi-year pattern right here. Predicted price $200,000 plus for Bitcoin. We also see the RSI has broken the 70 level right here. Historically, every time this has happened, we've seen a sharp rise afterwards with the final blow off top for Bitcoin and for crypto. So we could have that likely coming for Bitcoin. And if we just take a look at the fact that Bitcoin's up 50% in the past 2 months, this has happened a lot in Bitcoin's history. As a matter of fact, 120 times in the past 10 years. Well, if we take a look at those 120 times, 2 out of 3 times, or 67% of the time, price continues to go up. The median gain, 35%, the median loss, 9%. What this means is we can actually statistically predict what price Bitcoin will be at in the future, taking these historical seed values. The expected value for Bitcoin in 60 days would be $107,000. That would be the end of January. But there's 2/3 chance of $130,000 by the end of January. So, are you going to bet against that? I know I'm not. If we take a look also at this chart, comparing Bitcoin with previous epochs, previous cycles, you can see 2020 here in dark blue, 2016 here in light blue. We are now in red. Look at how many times these have all lined up perfectly, time and time and time again. And guess what? They're due to cross once again in about another half a year, 180 days or so. And at that point, Bitcoin would be $250,000. Could you imagine that? By the summertime, selling may go away. Bitcoin's $250,000. Holy freaking cow. Now, altcoins are also showing signs of strength. If we take a look at the altcoin dominance just climbed above the ribbon. Each time this happened historically, altcoins went on an absolute tear. So this suggests that altcoins could likely outperform Bitcoin in the coming weeks. We see breaking out of this cup and handle formation. Generally, that's going to send altcoins for alt season. Last time they broke out of this double bottom, and that's exactly when it took off. And if you need one more chart, just to give you a little bit of peace of mind, if we take a look at the Bollinger Band's 200 SMA on the close, we can see that every time Bitcoin taps it, Bitcoin dominance falls off sharply. It happened back here in 2017, happened here in 2021. Well, guess what? Bitcoin just tapped that line once again, meaning we are likely about to head into alt season. That's all for this episode. If you enjoyed it, like the video, join us on Twitter at TheCryptoLove, subscribe to the channel, and also YouTube says watch that video right there. I'll catch you later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.
From now on, if you don't own Bitcoin, you're a moron.